If we can learn something about media like anime, video games, movies, shows, comics, manga and whatever, is that there is always a universal constant for pretty much everything. Physics, chemistry, events, calamities, mathematics, algebra, whatever. Universal constants that exist with the sole purpose of balancing the flow of the universe. The TitanSlayer, a genocidal event for Hell who single-handedly fought off the forces of Hell for billions of years, versus Thanos, the Math Titan, who single-handedly wiped out half of the universe with a snap of his fingers. My name is Midnight, and today I'm going to analyze the TitanSlayer and Thanos completely and see who would win in that battle. Let's begin. The reason why I'm making this video is because I promised that if this video got 2k likes, I'll make a TitanSlayer vs Thanos video in the future. And well, the video got 10k likes, so here you go. If this video can reach 6,666 likes, I'll make a video saying Doom Eternal 66,666 times before the game comes out, so leave a like, thank you. Thanos was born on Mars, on the planet of Titan, who houses a race of godlike beings. Although the Titanians are considered to be godlike in power, their strength is nothing compared to that of Thanos. The reason why is because Thanos was born as an in quotes mutant. His deformation gave him power and knowledge that no other Titanian had before him, so Thanos is literally a one of a kind, one of the most powerful characters in the entire Marvel universe. Anyways, his mutation gives him the power to overpower characters such as the Hulk and knock him out completely with several punches. He can overpower Captain America with Mjolnir, Thor with Stormbreaker if he's given enough time to react, and was able to react and overpower Captain Marvel, who can carry spaceships and travel 1,000 light years in a single day. That's really fast, believe me. Even the Hulk was able to stop a Leviathan on its tracks, which required 1,000 tons of force to do so, and that he was able to dent a wall made of vibranium on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Even though the Hulk can do all of that, very high feats of strength, Thanos was still able to wreck Hulk with a couple of punches. So in all versus matchups, tradition, fashion, whatever, that means that Thanos is stronger than the Hulk in every aspect possible. Thanos was able to crush the skull of Vision, who is made completely out of vibranium, and vibranium is not a material to mess with, to be honest, like, it's really hard. It's able to withstand strikes from Thor's Mjolnir, the combined might of Iron Man, Thor with his Mjolnir electrical thunder powers, and the Mind Stone with Vision. In order for Hulk to make a dent on a vibranium wall, he will need to exert the force of 2,500 tons of force. That's like 4 times a car crash at 100 miles per hour does to a human body. Now imagine being able to exert that amount of force with only 2 fingers. Like, talk about being completely overpowered. And he wasn't even using the Power Stone, so base Thanos is completely able to crack vibranium with 2 fingers. Base Thanos is able to exert 2,500 tons of force with only 2 fingers. Even though he is nothing compared to his comic book counterpart, Thanos is still a force to be reckoned with, and one of the most powerful characters in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thanos, the Math Titan. The TitanSlayer was one of the main guardians of Argent Thanos, a race that was meant to salvage and protect Argent energy, but failed to do his duty. Nobody knows how the fall of Argent Thanos underwent. The only thing that we know is that after the fall of Argent, Hell faced the worst universal event they had encountered, the rise of the TitanSlayer. The TitanSlayer is no mortal, he's basically a universal constant placed there by the universe itself to stop the evil doings of Hell. For over 1 billion years, the TitanSlayer fought against Hell's forces with no rest. A never-ending hatred against the demon kind was what fueled him to destroy them. At some point in his crusade, the TitanSlayer was blessed by the highest order of angels in heaven, the Seraphim. They gave him unlimited stamina, unending power, and unbeatable speed. He was strong enough to battle against one of Hell's champions, the Titan, who had the height of a skyscraper. I already did a calculation in the past, but in order for the TitanSlayer to overpower a being as big as a skyscraper, he would need to exert 65,000 tons of force to do it. You know, like 65 times the punch Hulk did against the Leviathan. Pretty goddamn strong. He's able to outrun rockets launched from his rocket launcher. The maximum velocity rocket can travel is of about 671 miles per hour and will self-destruct at the 900 meter mark, so FYI, thank you. And the TitanSlayer is able to outrun those kinds of rockets. Pretty much he can run at 300 meters per second, so he's a speedy boy. He has endless and unlimited stamina, as it was stated that the TitanSlayer fought against the forces of Inferno for billions of years, without ever taking a rest to eat, go to sleep, drink water, do poo-poo or pee-pee. He's pretty much immortal. He will never die of age. He will never die by natural things. The only way to kill him is to pretty much stab his heart or something. If we took Earth's strongest material to bind the TitanSlayer with chains, he will need to exert 9 million pounds per square inch to break the chains. And that is what happened in the intro of Doom 2016, as the TitanSlayer needed to break some chains forged in another dimension to make his escape. In order to overpower the Titan, one of the biggest and strongest demons of hell, the TitanSlayer would need an attack potency of 37 kilotons of power, almost double the amount of TNT power than the atomic bomb used in Japan, I'm sorry. So TitanSlayer's punches are literally mini nukes, and that is on the low end of the spectrum. If the Titan is bigger than we thought, the TitanSlayer would need an attack potency of 65,000 kilotons of power, like 5 times the atomic bomb used in Japan, I'm sorry. And it makes sense because he's able to one-shot every demon in hell with his fists. Demons like the Burn of Hell are able to withstand and pretty much shrug off rockets, which are supposed to penetrate tank armor with a single shot, and plasma shots that can pretty much melt everything in their path, and the TitanSlayer one-shots those kinds of demons that have literally the hardest armor plate ever. And even more, in the fight between the Gatekeeper and the Slayer, the Gatekeeper is able to withstand even hundreds of rockets with his full armor, and the TitanSlayer is able to crack it with a punch. I know that we know pretty much next to nothing when it comes to the strength of the TitanSlayer in lore, but these tiny bits and pieces of the gameplay of the game are what let us know that he is literally a god in strength. If this fight was between the TitanSlayer against full Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, Thanos wins, no doubt. With the combined might of the Power Stone, Space Stone, and Reality Stone, Thanos wins, no doubt. If this fight was between Predator Suit TitanSlayer against base Thanos, TitanSlayer wins easily, because the TitanSlayer with the Predator Suit, he is literally invulnerable to any attack. But this is a battle between No Suit Slayer and No Gauntlet Thanos, basically base Slayer versus base Thanos. And I know that there's going to be a lot of people salty about this because I am in quotes highballing the TitanSlayer here, but in terms of strength, and believe me, I'm using facts here, if Hulk and Thanos are almost equal in strength, TitanSlayer with his recorded fists of strength almost doubles the strength of Hulk and Thanos. If Iron Man with his Mark 50 suit, which is extraordinarily powerful, was able to make Thanos bleed with an incredible powerful punch, then the TitanSlayer, which has a maximum recorded attack potency of 5 atomic bombs concentrated in his knuckles, would literally blow his head off with one punch. And I am not even kidding, like the TitanSlayer would not even need to use his shotgun or assault cannon or whatever, because as I said before in a video, the TitanSlayer has a nerf, and his nerf are his guns. He put a nerf on himself because he was literally too powerful and he wanted the demons to die in the worst way possible, so his most powerful weapon are his fists. And I am not even taking into account the fact that maybe the TitanSlayer gets stronger and stronger every time he kills a demon. So if you added that he has probably killed trillions of quadrillions of demons in his entire lifespan, he might even be strong enough to crack a planet or something with that amount of strength. But that's still a gray area because we know next to nothing about the TitanSlayer. The problem with power scaling characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe is that the movies are supposed to be digestible even for kids. So many of their feats of strength sometimes contradict themselves. That's why Thanos from the Marvel Cinematic Universe loses against Kratos, Dante, the TitanSlayer, Asura, Kirby, Sephiroth, Cloud, etc. Because his feats of strength are all compressed in basically 2 hours of footage, in which in those 2 hours of footage Thanos only fights in like 20 minutes or something, so it's pretty difficult. Where areas in comics and video games, they explain their powers with even more detail. If this was a fight between comic book Thanos against the TitanSlayer, rest in peace the TitanSlayer, man, basically, because comic book Thanos is able to go through planets, and even without the Infinity Gauntlet, base comic book Thanos is way stronger than Marvel Cinematic Universe Thanos with a full Infinity Gauntlet. But anyways, in pretty much everything, the TitanSlayer comes out on top. Strength, attack potency, durability, stamina, battle experience, speed, dexterity, attack reach, and whatever. Thanos is recorded to be 1,000 years old, while the TitanSlayer is billions of years old. Even if Thanos has the battle experience of a millennia, he cannot compete with the billions of years of battle experience that the TitanSlayer has under his belt, but okay. Okay, if I ever do another video with Thanos, I'll make sure to put his comic book version, as it is many times more powerful than his movie version, because yeah, I think that they really did him wrong in the movies. Like, he's nothing compared to his comic book version, but so I'll make sure to put his comic book version in another videos, because I think his comic book version is easier to power scale, and it's more interesting to put it on videos, because Thanos from the Marvel Cinematic Universe is honestly so underpowered compared to his comic version. But anyways, that will be for other video. Anyways, in this matchup, the TitanSlayer wins, no doubt about it. But please let me know your thoughts down below, and if you disagree with this matchup, please let me know why down below too, and have a friendly debate. I'm always open to criticism, because I know that the PowerScale community and the versus matchups community is very nitpicky in that, so yeah, I'm always open to criticism because I want to do better every single video I do. And so, okay, Spartans, thank you so much for watching for this video. I know it took me a lot of time to make this video because I've began streaming a lot, so streaming has taken a lot of time for my YouTube making videos thing. Like, streaming is taking a lot of time for me, so my upload schedule will always be Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but maybe because of streaming and other things, maybe it will be like sometimes Monday, Thursday, Friday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and something like that. But in between the weekends, I'm going to upload always 3 videos per weekend, so there you go. Do not forget to follow me on all of my social media, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and the Discord server. Thank you so much for all of my Patreon supporters. If you want to donate something or help the channel directly, be sure to join me on Patreon, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Thank you.